Hey there, welcome to PJ's Project. I have a time lapse of peeling this eggplant. I have a variety of peelers, standard dollar store ones, not working very well on this eggplant. I would not normally do this with this type of eggplant, but this one works good, and this one works good. Normally I would do this with a regular eggplant, not these Japanese eggplants, the skinny ones. You want about a pound. You can see that I have already done a bunch of them, and I'm going to try to link that time-lapse photography. It only took like 6 minutes to get them all clean. We are making capanata or capanatina, depending on what region of Italy you're from. So, peel them. Now, put the stove on about 7. Let that cast iron pot heat up. I think you can see it in there. Yep. Try to clean as I go. This handy dandy little basket here. Okay, so these we're going to cut up after they're skinned. You can see they're already starting to oxidize. These looked like this just a few minutes ago. Haven't been that long. I'm going to cut these up into, if it was a big one, I'd cut it into 1-inch squares, cubes. I'm going to throw some of PJ's Essentials olive oil in here. We want about 1/4 cup. Enough to cover the bottom of the pan. I don't do much measuring, but we're going to let that heat up while we're finishing up cutting these up. These are about 1 inch, so I'm going to cut them into rounds. Yeah, because these are going to cook down. I don't really want them that small. I've never had them in rounds before, but usually I just cut them up chunkier. And that'll be good. Oh, I can smell the garlic cooking. That was PJ's Essentials Organic Garlic EVOO. One about a pound. We are going to saute these, and then we're going to take them out. So you can see there's a bunch of ways to cut them. You just want semi-consistent sizes so that they cook evenly. These little ones aren't going to be consistent, so I'm just going to cut them into chunks and rounds. The bigger ones I'll split, and then just make each chunk a little bit bigger. So you want them about the same. If I was using a whole eggplant, they'd be a little bit more uniform, but I'm not. So these were grown by a friend of mine, and she wasn't sure what to do with them, so I'm going to send her this video. One more. The oil's heating up. This is best cooked in a cast iron pan. That's the way my mama did it. We actually did a side-by-side, just on about a pound. That's about a pound. Toss these. Okay. Sink's behind me. So, oil's heating up. Looks good. Put these in. Let them sizzle. Gonna saute them. It'll happen pretty quick. While we're doing that, pull them out. Stuff them up. Won't be in that. Get away from. Just let those cook for a minute. We're gonna cut up an onion. So a medium-sized onion. I'm gonna go with this one. You know, make you cry. A little bit more olive oil in here. This particular olive oil is garlic flavored. You know, if you cut the butts off first, you won't fry as much. Get it out of your way. So, sometimes I'll cut it in half to peel it, and it makes it a little easier. But like Shrek says, you gotta get down to the layer. So we're gonna get those layers off. I'm gonna get a bigger knife. Just want to get that thin layer off. Make sure they're all nice and coated. Lower that a little bit. Mac Daddy chef knife. So we can not fight with this onion. I'm going to cut it up into chunks. Nothing fancy. They're going to sweat down. I'm going to keep your fingers back when you're cutting. It should be like that. So I'll hold it like that. And no tears. No tears. No tears. Because I cut the butt off and got rid of it. Like I said, these are going to sweat down so they'll get smaller into bite-sized pieces. Next thing we're going to do is grab some celery. I need about a half a cup of celery. Yep, half a cup of celery. So we're going to say that's about 3 stalks. I'm going to pull those stalks out. The rest of it I'll juice. Wash these off. Small stalks, so I'll just put the end. And then I want to slice them kind of thin. Making these golden brown. Nice and sauteed, they should become translucent. We have this handy dandy cover for the handle, made by Kelly's Leatherworks in Tallahassee. There we are. Slide that on there. Probably should have done that earlier. So that the handle doesn't get hot. So you can hang on to it. Olive oil, non-flavored. Depends on how the recipe says 1/4 of a cup.